Hey everyone, Travis here. Middle of week 11, joined by Marn's NickWu. How's it going?
Actually, not Marnes. NickWu. I was Complexity and XTG. Thank you.
No, I think you were Marn.
No, I was okay. Yeah, I was Marn a long time ago. That's right. He's
And your brother was on Complexity.
no. Now you're just wrong. Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, just go on with the interview, Travis. Just stop trolling me.
So what brings you to the LCS?
I'm here to just hang out. Clark helped get me in. Benny's here, and he's told me to come and check it out and hang out with him because he lives up in NorCal, and I don't get to see him very often. So he said, "Why don't we all just go to LCS and kick it?"
Wait, Benny's here?
Yes.
Can we just end this interview and I can go find Benny? Because that's a get right there.
If you want to, I didn't want to do this anyways.
No, anyway, let's move on. What have you been up to? Have you still playing League of Legends?
I play League of Legends occasionally. I just actually play normals or in houses with my friends, and I just maintain Diamond One. So I play like a solo queue every around a couple weeks. Yeah, I just got a little burned out of it. But I've been recently thinking about it. I do miss that spotlight, even though it was very brief, but it was very fun. I don't know. I guess I always defeat myself every time I think about it. Like, damn, I got bodied twice. Well, of course, I didn't really get a fair shot the second time, I feel like. But yeah, I got bodied twice, and I don't know if I should or should not or commit to it and stuff like that. So I've just been kind of working part-time at my old job and mulling it over, and I don't know. It's been a while if I've been doing that, so I should probably finally decide on something.
It sounds like the setup to like an 80s like action or sports movie or something like that where you went out twice and you're at your old job and then one of these days like Hotshot GG is gonna walk in and be like, I needed you, Nick. You had it. You could have been something.
Yeah, I could have been a contender. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna say I didn't think about stuff like that, but yeah, I know it's ridiculous, and I should probably get onto something. So I'll probably try my best to commit to something. I've just been playing a bunch of different games. That's about it. I've just been working part time in gaming and just thinking about it, but not really doing anything. So that's like the worst thing you can do, guys. You gotta do something.
Very good. I'm glad that I'm sure they appreciate the words of wisdom.
Yes. I'm sure they all knew already, but it's good to hear it again every now and then.
Every now and then you just need somebody to point at you and say, do something. I get that a lot, actually.
Yeah, it's kind of like, let's say in your low elo games, right? Or just any game really in general, like sometimes you just got to initiate, You can't just sit around like, God, should we go? Should we go? I don't know if we should go. Oh my God, this is happening. Oh my God. You just got to do it. Yeah. And that's what I need to do. I need to initiate something. And I understand that, but it's just like some of those players or whatever it is, it's just hard to do. And I mean, just got to find the strength to do it.
Similar story. Sometimes during the weekdays, I'll just like go over, sit down at my computer in boxers, and there'll be a Skype message from my boss saying, do something. So that's I think a similar situation to yours. Yeah.
Yeah, that is a similar situation, except now you have like a higher authority telling you to do something, whereas all I have is just myself, and I rarely listen to myself. Yeah, so there's the problem, because you're probably always going to listen to your boss, unless you want to get fired.
So if I just pointed at you right now and said do something, that should also count as a higher authority, giving you some commands or something, right, Nick? I'm helping you out here.
Fuck no. Okay. Are we allowed to curse?
I mean, I interview members of Team Curse.
Are we allowed to cuss? Use profanity.
I mean, I guess we'll find out.
All right, we will. So just because you tell me to do something, Travis, no, because I don't have an ounce of respect for you. So I would not listen to anything you had to say. You got that?
I mean, it hurts a lot. I don't.
Could you get that through your pea brain? Whoa.
This is this like the kind of toxicity that you bring to the teams that you're on, NickWu? Because I'm sorry, if we could work through this.
Yo, you didn't listen to the chat when we were playing, yeah, because I was blowing up on everybody.
We're just gonna lock you in a room with Riot Light, and then he's going to, you're gonna come out and just be like the best teammate ever.
Yeah, he's gonna brainwash me and make me untoxic. Yeah. Okay. He's gonna take all my rage out. Yeah.
There's like a shock therapy that I think they do. It's part of the tribunal system, and that's how they solve the ragers in solo queue. People come back and they start to type. They'll start to type something like "fu" or something like that, and then just like pain streaks through their head.
Yeah, and then they'll retype it. So is that what happened to Dominate?
I think so. Yeah, he's a product of the Riot Light's rehabilitation center is what I think they refer to it as. Yeah. Anyway, let's talk about League of Legends. Who what do you think of the CLG team, the new CLG?
I mean, I actually think on real talk, I think this was kind of stupid, but I don't really know. Because I don't really like. Obviously, the Koreans are very good, and the main roster is going to go boot camp in Korea, from what I know, right? Yeah. But and I mean, well, time will tell if that's really going to be efficient. But I don't think that was a good idea at all. I think it would have been fine if they just played here and won out their games. But I guess if they were going to make playoffs anyways, like F it, who cares? Let's go practice with the best.
Well, it was a Seraph situation too, because Seraph had to go to Korea.
Visa, right? Okay. Well, I guess I could see why they would do that. And then they were just like, oh, icing on the cake, sort of. We'll get to practice with top tier teams, like globally, on a global scale. It could work out. Overall, I think it's kind of whatever. But hey, I'm not a team manager. I'm no coach, so I don't know what's best for them. I don't like that move. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. But as for this team, I like that lineup. Nian's great, Hotshot, godlike, Chaos, amazing. The other two, I think I've seen him in solo queue, but I haven't. Yeah, I think it's a Baby Eater, right? Yeah.
But because it's the LCS,
yeah. Just like she said, she was level 18. We couldn't do it. Yeah.
There's a rule in the LCS rules and regulations that says you can't eat babies if you're in the LCS.
Okay, but just the LCS. Yeah. Okay.
I think you can in the Coke League.
Okay, that's cool. He should probably play in the Coke League then. But yeah, I think I think the lineup is actually fine if they actually worked with it, but they had no time to play with it, so they couldn't actually beat anybody. They had an actually somewhat close game with Dig. It's not really close, but they got some kills on Dig. Nian went pretty good. Hotshot did okay. I think if they actually played together, they could just be in the LCS. They wouldn't soar to playoff levels, but they could just stay in the LCS. They could contend with Cole and EG or whatever the challenger scenes are out there right now, challenger teams. Yeah.
Until they eventually just become all Korean by slowly replacing their roster.
Yeah, somebody like jungler's not doing too hot. Just import a Korean straight over. And hell, now Bishu's in Korea. Let's throw that guy up in the mid too. Now, yeah.
I think Bishu's plan is to go to Korea so he can get into the LCS.
Yeah. I mean, have you asked him about it?
I mean, we're pretty close, but we don't talk about business. We try to keep it kind of personal. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So, I always figured he was. Yeah, and he was about you. So good for you. Congratulations.
Well, it's really changed my life around in a lot of good ways.
Yeah, I could imagine, just having someone be there for you. I remember I knew you was alone for a while, and now you got that rock back in your life, Yeah, it's good for you, man. I'm looking for it myself. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I took a page from all these LCS teams and it just imported a Korean into my heart. Maybe that's where you need to look, is just look at the Koreans for your significant other, and that's, I think, the way you need to go. If you became a professional LCS player right now, what role would you have?
Jungle or top. Okay. So I'd play basically the same things. As for top playing right now, obviously with how teams are structured, everybody wants to play what's OP considered. So I'd obviously have to be playing Maokai and stuff. Yeah. But of course I don't want to. I want to pick Darius and stuff. But obviously it's not going to work. So I'm less inclined to play top, but I will if a team wanted me to. I'm most likely to play jungle because I could play Elise. Eve not so much, but Lee Sin I could play, but he's getting nerfed. Yeah. So, but anyway, those are the kind of roles I would love to play.
What do you think of Gnar?
Gnar? Oh, I haven't seen too much about him. He looks pretty cool. I always love champions that have more than like just one ability. Yeah. So just like Lee Sin, Elise. I don't really play Nidalee, but Jace. It adds, I feel, some more
additional set. You mean?
Like he turns into Mega Gnar. He gets additional set of stuff. That sounds like fun. Also, he's a top lane champion from what I've heard. I'm gonna try him out pretty soon. As soon as I get back into more League, because I've been playing a lot of CS. So I mix around with CS and I jump into other games. So I'll probably come back to League and play some Gnar. He looks pretty cool.
Do you have any shoutouts, plugs, anything you want to say to all 7 or so of those NickWu fans? Sorry, 6. I forgot about the incident.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd get the right number. So, okay. No, just, shout outs to all friends, family, DreamLab Gaming. They're still the best. They're still godlike. Shout outs to, Clark. Shout outs to Riot, Marking, of course. old XDG, old Complexity, just League in general. It's been awesome, and
Check out the rest of all things esports at allgamers.com.